Most dishwasher buying videos sell you a badge and a pretty kitchen. Walt buys the path that fails first. A sealed box that looks clean on the showroom floor can still force a full swap when one filter path clogs or one pump dies, and nobody near you can reach the parts. I am going to give you 3 design slots, not brand romance. Value, primary, premium, and 1 local check before you spend a dime. My name is Walt Kessler. On this channel, every claim has to survive a measurement or a source. This episode is settled by design criteria, dated first-year service samples, and a service call in your own zip code. You will not open live wiring. You will not bypass a float switch or a door interlock. You will not chase a burning smell yourself. By the end, you will know which path fits your house, which features you are actually paying for, and what to ask a local authorized tech before the machine leaves the truck. The part that should bother you is not that dishwashers have features. It is that the sales floor is paid to sell the romance, not to count the modules that fail first or whether anyone near you can service them. Stay with me. By the end of this, you will have a 3-slot buying card you can use this weekend. Start with the short parts list. If you skip this, every model number is just marketing. A residential dishwasher is a relatively simple appliance compared with a clothes washer. Inlet valve, wash pump and spray arms, drain pump, heat path for wash and dry, filter path or hard food disposer, float or overflow safety, door electronics. That map is not a promise that nothing fails. It is the path that fails first. Buy for serviceability of that path, not for the badge. 2 design choices decide almost everything. First, soil handling. Some machines use a hard food disposer under the sump. Others use a fine mesh filter the owner cleans on a schedule. The disposer path can reduce daily attention, with more wear and noise below the tub. The filter path needs maintenance. Neglect it, and you can get poor cleaning, drain trouble, or odor even when the pump still runs. Second, plastics drying. Soft plastics often stay wet without extra heat. Some platforms sell zeolite drying under names like CrystalDry. That can improve plastic drying in dealer framing. It is not magic that never needs a towel. It is not proof the machine lives longer. Write the criteria card before any SKU. Serviceable filter or an honest disposer you understand. Path when you can. Documented leak shutoff path on the exact series sheet. Rack flex for the loads you run. Authorized service by zip. High loop or air gap rules on install day so a backflow smell is not blamed on a good machine. Model suffixes change finish, handle, panel readiness, and year. If a letter bumps, match series plus filtration plus drying plus leak feature. Do not marry the license plate string. Now the reliability language. Yale Appliance publishes first-year service rates for dishwashers it sells and services in its Greater Boston region sample. Its 2026 table requires at least 150 units per brand. In that sample, the category average was about 8.8% first-year service, KitchenAid about 8.2%, Bosch about 7.8%, with Bosch benchmark about 7.7%, Miele 5.6%, the lowest in that published table. Those are first-year regional rates, not national lifetime rankings, not a promise for your serial number. Consumer Reports describes a large owner survey of about 77,000 dishwashers across 27 brands purchased from 2015 through 2025. Bosch and Miele sit in the stronger predicted reliability brand group on that public page. Common owner problems are poor cleaning, then drying, then draining, then rack failures. That is a problem-type list, not a brand smear. Slot A. Slot A is value. Current example, KitchenAid, KDFS 42 class. Current example, KitchenAid KDFS 424 class. Under 950 class design example with a filter system and everyday loading. Not the most reliable dishwasher sold in America, a defensible value design for parts access. If quiet beats rack upgrades, KitchenAid KDFS 324 class is the quieter alt in that family conversation. If KitchenAid stock fails, Whirlpool WDT750S AKZ class can sit as an alternate when the manufacturer card shows stainless tub, removable filter, and third rack, feature match only, not a Yale #1 claim. Slot A earns its place because a pull-out filter and common parts beat a sealed mystery box when the sump clogs or a pump dies. That is the path that fails first at value money. Slot B is primary for most filter and leak buyers. Fine mesh filter, quiet platform. Fonts on the series sheet. Current example, Bosch 500 Series S HP 65DM 5N family, match series and feature set. Confirm the exact sheet for door open drying and inlet leak response before you treat those as present on your unit. Bosch first-year service in the Yale sample sits near 7.8%. Consumer Reports places Bosch in its stronger brand group. Brand level support. Not a best for everyone crown on one SKU. If a salesperson pushes 500 to 800 for reliability, stop. We do not have evidence Bosch 800 is more reliable than Bosch 500. Same brand band in the Yale sample. Pay for 800 only if you are buying a plastics dry feature path. Not a longer life story. Not a fourth winner in this episode. Slot C is premium and frozen. Miele G 7186 class. Lowest first-year service in the Yale sample at 5.6%, plus top-tier rack adjustability Yale frames as a real step-up reason. That premium only survives the path that fails first rule if authorized Miele service exists near you. Specialty networks can be thin outside major metros. Check authorized service by zip before you order. If the answer is no, Slot C is wrong for your house no matter how pretty the racks look. I will not sell a 15 years no service anecdote. That lore is not in our evidence. I will sell a hard local gate. Check authorized service by zip before you order. Dry plastics under a mid-premium Bosch platform. The spoken alternate is Bosch 800 CrystalDry class. Feature purchase for drying. Not longer life. Not a fourth winner next to A, B, and C. Install and safety are not footnotes. Unplug and shut off water before filter cleaning or work near powered parts when the manual says so. Do not bypass float, door interlock, or leak sensors. Burning smells, sealed heating faults, and repeated trips belong to a qualified tech. Check high loop or air gap rules for your jurisdiction. Bad drain installs create backflow smells blamed on broken machines. Before delivery, inspect under sink drains and the counter edge over the tub. Soft particle board lips and rotten drains are real install cost drivers. Pre-buy checklist, not someone else's war story. Common mistakes. Cloning a YouTuber's 3 numbers without a local service check. Buying Bosch 800 for reliability over 500. skipping filter cleaning on a filter machine, treating undated prices as proof, treating first-year regional rates as lifetime national rankings, conditional verdict, value and parts common serviceability, Slot A, KitchenAid K, DFS 424 class or named alts when stock forces a match. Primary filter plus leak quiet path for most households, Slot B, Bosch 500 family, after exact series features are confirmed on the sheet. Lowest Yale first-year rate and real rack engineering with authorized service near you, Slot C, Meal G 7186 class. No specialty service and plastics drying is the upgrade you want. Bosch 800 CrystalDry alternate as a feature buy, not a reliability ladder. Write the buying card. 1. Choose the path that fails first before the badge. 2. Decide filter versus disposer on purpose. 3. Prefer stainless tub path when you can. 4. Confirm leak shutoff language on the exact series sheet. 5. Check rack flex against your loads. 6. Call authorized service with the complete model string before you pay. 7. Check high loop or air gap and under sink and counter condition before install day. That is your weekend. Which slot fits your kitchen, value, primary filter path, or premium with a real service zip? Tell me your county while you are at it. I read every one of these. A real service zip. Tell me your county while you are at it. I read every one of these. Next time, we stay in shop steel. Edge geometry on a tool that still cuts with the teeth, not the badge. Measure it before you replace it. Most things are not broken. They are just out of adjustment.